What's going on, everybody? Shane here. Got my lovely wife Marie to help demonstrate 3 choke escapes. Okay, I want to first remind you guys that violence is not cool. Fighting should only be done in self-defense, and bullies suck. So these are going to be 3 chokes that are commonly done in domestic abuse situations, you know, husband and wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, but can also be done, you know, male-male or female-female fights too. So don't skip this if you don't have that problem. It's still good to build up that arsenal and gain the knowledge. All right, so before we start, the 3 things I want you to never forget, to always remember when you're in a choke, to get out of it, is eye gouging, biting, and finger bending. Say it with me: eye gouging, biting, and finger bending. These are the 3 things that, you know, you have less than 10 seconds if someone has a fully applied choke around your carotid arteries, you know, to stay conscious and to make a move. So I want one of the 3 things to be to, you know, bend those fingers back, to bite, and or to, you know, gouge their eyes out. All right, so the first choke. So this is a straight arm, okay, full extension here. So she's too far away, we'll say, if I'm a lot taller, for her to hit with punches, okay? Maybe I'm throwing punches of my own and I'm hitting her. What I want her to do is one of those 3 staples. I want her to bend my fingers back so she can definitely reach my hand, which is on her throat. She's going to use her whole hand to grab just one of my fingers, 2 of my fingers, and bend it back. Doesn't matter how strong this person is. As long as you get a good grip on those fingers, bend them back, then grab another finger and break another one, okay, if they continue to persist and keep on choking you. From there also, now the grip is going to loosen up. You can simply just shrug with your shoulder to the side and break that grip here, and then turn and run, you know, follow up with elbows, knees. All right, second choke is if I have Marie from behind. If your attacker's behind you, let's say they get a rear naked choke with their arm under your chin, across the neck, they're grabbing their bicep and they're pushing here. Now this is a blood choke, so you only have about 8 seconds to react. So I want you to buy some time. What Marie's going to do is grab at my bicep, at my forearm. She's going to violently pull down to create space. At the same time, she shrugs her shoulders up. Right away, I can feel my grip starting to break. From here, she's creating that space. I want her to continue to pull, but she's also going to step out to the side, okay? And from here, she can throw strikes to the groin. She can go with exactly eye gouging, like I said. If she pulls just enough space, one more time real quick, if she pulls just enough space to tuck her chin, which is I want you to do, tuck your chin so that your throat isn't in danger anymore. Now your teeth are exposed to my skin, to my arm. I want you to start gnawing away on your attacker's arm, all right? Especially if you know who your attacker is, you know they don't have AIDS or HIV or anything like that. Create enough space, tuck your chin, okay? Start gnawing on that arm. Once you feel, as an attacker, once they feel their arm is getting chewed into, okay, you're gonna create a lot of space. Then you follow up with the elbows to the groin, hammer fist, throw your head back and headbutt them. All of these things, be violent, okay? Okay, last choke is going to be a frontal choke. Okay, so if I'm in a little bit tighter now with both hands around her neck, she's got to react quick. I could be crushing her trachea, right? She wants to get out of the way quick. Now, you are close enough for the eye gouging here, all right? She is close enough for an elbow and things like that. Boom, okay? So you can be throwing that. I absolutely want you to be throwing that, but you want to relieve pressure on your neck quick. Okay, so what I'm going to have Marie do is her arm's going to come up, okay, with one arm, come across both of my arms, and then scoop down, okay, and that's going to break the grip. If they're too strong or something like that, bring that elbow up and across, just like she did. Boom, okay, follow up with hammer fist, follow up with palm strikes, headbutts, knee into the groin. Keep trying to break that grip. Also, just so you know, just with any grab, with any grip, with the hand, at the thumb, where the thumb meets the fingers, that's where the grip is going to break easiest. Right here is all solid, right here is where that space is, so that's where you want to pull out of. Okay, so just keep that in mind. That's where we want to break the grip. So when she's coming across with her arm, that's what's breaking there. So you might want to drop your jaw, okay, lower your level, and try to continue to break at the thumbs, at the fingers. Again, reach back, bend the fingers back, create a little bit of space, bite the fingers, okay? Remember, eye gouging, biting, finger bending. Okay, guys, wrapping this video up. In closing, a lot of questions people say or concern themselves, young people in school and all the way up to, you know, women who are getting domestically abused by their husbands or by their boyfriends, always say that, you know, I don't want to anger them. I don't want to fight back and upset them more, and then they're going to hurt me more. It's a valid point. It's a valid thing to worry about, but I want you to look at it this way instead. If you have the ability to anger them, that means that you pain them. You cause pain to them in some type of way. So that's why you evoke that emotion. If you can continue to pain them, it's going to turn from anger, okay, to pain to fear, and then they're going to fear you, okay? Once you get to that point, I need you to build the confidence level and believe in yourself that you're causing pain to them, that you're going to follow up with another elbow, and you're going to stick your thumb in their eye, not to, cause pain, but to find out what their brain feels like. I want you to shove your thumb all the way into their head, okay? If this is a life or death situation, and you might think that you've survived it in the past a couple times, you don't want to find it. It's like Russian roulette. You don't want to find out when the time is when, they're not going to be merciful. They're not going to let up, okay? All right, guys, until next time, I'm Shane.
I'm Marie.
Fight tips. And guys, don't forget, click the link below to get our very own Street Defense Academy, a full course on pretty much teaching you how to defend yourself via elbows, punches, kicks, knees, escapes from chokes, how to get off your back if someone's on top of you, all of these things. Check it out. See you guys on the other side.